good morning. I'm gonna mute that. Good morning. Hey nerds, what's up? Today is Monday and I'm going to be going to my work today for the morning because I need to get my laptop fixed. There's something wrong with it, but I wanted to update you on some reading before I really get started for the day. So I finished Fairest, which is number 3.5 from the Lunar Chronicles. It takes place in between the third and the fourth book. And it was so good. I actually read Winter already, so I've officially completed the entire series this way. And it was so cute. Like, cute in a way of like, ooh, I'm excited that they introduced all of the characters, like, chronologically. This happens before the whole Lunar Chronicles happens. It's a prequel, and I just, like, got excited. Padfoot, why are you whining? I got excited, like, seeing all of the characters, even though, for the most part, it just follows Levana, which is our evil bad guy character. But, wow, I loved it. I loved it. I gave it a 4.5 stars. Honestly, it could have been a 5, though. I don't know why I didn't give it a 5. I think I was just being stingy. So I finished that. And then I also am like 3/4 of the way done with Horrid. It's going really well. I did not freak myself out last night by reading it, so that's good. And I also am going to be starting an audiobook. I actually did start it. Hello, are you needy right now? Oh, needy. Needy kitty. What do you want? Padfoot is a very, like, specific cat. He does love a good cuddle, but he doesn't like if you place him somewhere. Like right now. He's like, no. But he wants cuddles. But, like, if I move him, then he doesn't want it. See? Whatever. You're cute. Yeah, so I am starting an audiobook, and it's the Indigenous Peoples' History of the United States. And Indigenous Peoples' History of the United States by Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz. I just got in like 30 minutes of it this morning, so I'm going to be listening to that on my way in and out of work. My work is like a good 40-minute drive from here right now. I'm really hoping to move closer, but 40 minutes isn't that bad. But like back in the day when COVID didn't exist yet, that 40-minute drive would have been like an hour and a half. So I'm really curious to see, like, because I know a lot of places, well, I mean, the unemployment is skyrocketed and all of that too. But then on top of that, like, a lot of jobs that can work from home plan on, like, maintaining that even after COVID is fine. Like, Matt's work sold their brick and mortar to, like, stay afloat. So I'm curious to see what kind of commute changes that makes, like, even in the future when COVID doesn't exist yet anymore, or like when we're not all staying at home because of COVID, at least. So anyways, that's beside the point. I'm going to be listening to an Indigenous Peoples' history on my way in and back. Padfoot is mad because I closed the door, and so he can't leave the bedroom, so that's why he's meowing. Anyways, I am going to pack up my stuff and get ready to go. I'm just waiting for my boss to respond to something, and then I'll be able to leave. Well, every single plan that I just told you was canceled because I ended up, so the thing that was wrong with my computer for work, I have like a work computer that they gave us. Well, Hedwig came back. On Friday, the HDMI cord like just stopped working in order for me to set up the second monitor, which is my personal HDMI cord and monitor. So I like undid it and tried to put it into my personal laptop, and it worked. So it clearly wasn't the HDMI cord or the monitor. It was something wrong with the laptop. I tried like restarting it. I got IT involved. He tried to fix it, couldn't fix it. So the goal was to go into work so that he could look at it. But then this morning I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna plug it in and see what happens. And it worked. So I have no idea why all afternoon on Friday, the HDMI like wouldn't connect, but now it's fine. So anyways, I worked in the morning. Very boring. I didn't end up listening or anything because obviously I didn't have to drive anywhere. Now I'm on lunch break. I'm just gonna have one of these like adult Lunchables from Hillshire or Hillshire because I can't be bothered to make some food, but I am going to make dinner tonight. I'm gonna make my Tuscan chicken pasta that I haven't made in a few weeks, maybe even almost 2 months. So I'm excited for that. It's so good. It's my favorite meal that I've ever made. So I'm gonna make that, which means I need to get chicken out of the freezer so that I can thaw that during the workday. So I'm just going to hang out in here and eat some food and maybe read. Oh, I need to go grab my book. Horrid is in my purse because I was going to bring it to work so that I'd have something to do while the IT guy worked on my computer, but then I didn't go. So I haven't read anything. I haven't really done much of anything other than, you know, obviously working. I didn't even really take a break. I guess I did. I did take my break, my like 10-minute break, but I was watching a YouTube video, so I didn't read or anything. So yeah, that's pretty boring. This entire vlog is just in the same spot, but I ended up making a different meal. I made my standard turkey tacos with with Spanish rice, and that's because the taco meat, the ground turkey was gonna go bad, so I wanted to make sure to use that before it went bad. But I also finished Horrid by Katrina Leno, and whew, it was good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars because I did not like the way it ended. I felt like it ended in the middle of the book. It like just like really, there was like no ending. I don't know. I did not like how it ended, but it was really good. It had me enthralled, as you saw in that previous clip. And so, yeah, now I'm going to eat this. And I am watching Grey's Anatomy right now, so I'm going to watch that. And then I think this might be the end of the vlog. As far as what I'm going to read next, I think I'm going to pick up the Copper Kingdom, which is by S.A. Chakrabarti. That's the second book in the Daevabad trilogy, because I do have that out from the library. So I think I'm going to read that next. And yeah, I think this is going to be the end of the vlog. If you're still with me, answer me this. What has been your favorite Katrina Leno book? Or if you've read more than one. Or what is the one that you're looking the most forward to? My favorite is still Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno. Definitely that one stands above all else. But I think Horrid would be the next favorite out of the... I think I've only read 3 of her books. You Must Not Miss being the third. And that one I think is my least favorite out of those 3. I think that's everything. But yeah, so that's my question to you. Leave a comment down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and like this video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new one. Peace out. Bye.